Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Rejoice, and today is day 10 of the 30 Days AI Challenge. Wow, it's been amazing up until now. We've had people follow us from the first day, and we've learned how to use really, really amazing tools. If you're just joining the challenge today, please do well to watch other videos and find out more. We have more to do. We have until the end of this March till the first week of April to present every day. We're going to give you 30 minutes of learning a new tool. And these are we are commemorating the International Women's Day with the theme Give to Gain. We want you to receive from us, and we also want you to evolve in your journey as someone tech enthusiast. So if you've not heard about Heels and Tech, you can check us out at www.heelsandtech.com, or you can check our Instagram handle. And if you're just meeting us for the first time, do well to stay around. Today we are going to be discussing an amazing tool. We're going to be learning how to use ChatGPT. Well, not in the way you would assume you already know how to use it. So stick around. There's so much more you're going to learn on how to use ChatGPT. And we have an amazing facilitator. He's also my colleague. And join me as I welcome a designer and an animator, Emmanuel Abugo. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. Good day. I am Emmanuel Abogu, and I'm a designer at His and Tech. So, welcome to the course ChatGPT for Beginners, as you can see on the screen. Um, why it's ChatGPT for Beginners is because we kind of want to start from the scratch, not just delve in. Just we don't want to assume that everyone has an idea or knows the use of or has the use of ChatGPT at their fingertips. We want to start from the beginning and get the foundation. So ChatGPT for beginners simply the ground roots, going to the foundation, going to the roots of the matter. Well, how can you use ChatGPT to start a career? How can you use ChatGPT to enable to make your work effective better? Gone are the days when you use the design tools like Photoshop and some other tools, and you struggle to create everything from scratch as though we were in 1990s. But this is 2026. There are many things that you can do with ChatGPT that will make your work faster. All right. So, but we are going to in this course going to show you the app, going to show you how to use it, going to show you we also debunk some myths about ChatGPT, so you can have a clear understanding of what it is. So first of all, it's the beginner level, as I said. All right. So we're going to be looking at. I'll just show you the app, then I'll get to define what ChatGPT is. So now this is ChatGPT app. Okay. The moment you come into ChatGPT, you find out this is the page. What's on your mind today? It is going to ask you. This is the search bar. This part is the search bar. Ask anything. This is a record button. All right. So you can see use voice. This is also detect to use voice. You can see add files and more. So from under this space, you can add pictures, you can take screenshots, you can add photos, you can create image, thinking, deep search, and more. All right. So, but I want to encourage you. Do not when you learning an app, do not go to the advanced level. Just start from the beginning. All right. What's on your mind? Hello. I can say hello. All right. Send that, and I can get a reply back immediately. And one thing I learned about ChatGPT, funny quotes or funny reality, there's nothing you say to ChatGPT that it not have a reply back. Even if you say good night, if you say good night, but even you say okay, after saying good night back to you, and you say okay, to still say something after that. So it's always has something to say. All right. So when we have new search, we have the navigation bar, the sidebars here. We have the search charts. We have images now. Now, as I said, always try to use the basic forms of the app. All right. Now, anytime you are on a project, first of all, very good to know. Anytime you're on a project in ChatGPT and you want to start a new project, always click the new chat. Always click the new chat. Don't begin an old project on or a new project on an old project. Now, ChatGPT is a computer at the end of the day. and it's what you give in that it gives out. So if you are having a trend of discussion and then you eventually change the trend of discussion, it is going to continue with what you it has already memorized that you are talking about. So you need to start a new chat to always begin a new conversation. All right. So if you are talking about rice and you start talking about stew, it's going to have the knowledge that okay, you are trying to mix rice and stew together. So rice and pepper soup or something well together. So you must have always have to have a new chat so that you can get the best result out of it. So now all this is beginners goal. So I won't go into this. We'll just stick on the new chat. If you want other aspect of it, I think there are courses on the Use and Tech. I believe there are courses on Use and Tech that you can actually go and find out more about. All right. So first of all, you say what is ChatGPT? Now, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot developed by AI, OpenAI, that can understand and generate human language. In simple terms, it is a tool you can chat with to answer questions, number one, to explain concepts, to help with writing and creativity, to assist with problem solving and learning. Another basic way to say it, very simple, ChatGPT is like a digital assistant that thinks, writes, and helps you learn and create. So that's what ChatGPT is, an assistant. Assistant, that word is very highlight is very important. Assistant. All right. Okay. Then it says what ChatGPT is not. Many people have this idea that ChatGPT. I heard a quote saying AI will soon replace humanity. It's never going to happen. Let me break it to you. Is that AI can never replace humanity. Why? Because AI is not human. AI doesn't have free thinking. All right. Even if AI is developed to have free thinking or free will, it's still going to be dependent on the creators. Right? So every creation is dependent on the creator. So just like us and God, no matter how much you want to think outside the box, you are still going to come under the knowledge of God. The same thing with the AI and ChatGPT. No matter how much you think, number first point says it is not human being. It's not a human being. So no matter how much you think that AI is so knowledgeable, it is not a human. It does not have emotions, personal experience, or real understanding. It only imitates human conversation. All right. Number two, it's not always accurate. So it can sometimes provide wrong information. It's not a mind reader. All right. It responds based on information and instruction you give it. So unclear prompts lead to what? Weaker answers. So for instance, if you just send a prompt to ChatGPT and say, how do I feel today? It's not going to know how you feel today or how create a lady for me. Now it's going to create a lady for you based on its bank of knowledge. But in your mind, you need a black African lady. It's not going to know that. All right. And there's a particular black person you need. There's a structure you need. You have to define it. I need her eyes to be streamlined. I need her to have mascara. I need her to have lip gloss. You must describe everything. Otherwise, it can't give you that particular information. All right. Sorry about that. So you must describe the accurate information you need. All right, not a search engine, it's not a search engine like Google, not a replacement for human skills. All right, that's very important. I'm not aware, self-aware, or independent. All right, go to the next. Who are you? Who are you? Now, this is a very important question because I want to assume that I am speaking to the creative side of you now. I'm speaking to the creative aspect of you. I'm not just speaking to the writer. I'm speaking to the creative writer. I'm not just speaking to the artist. Speaking to the creative artist. I'm not just speaking to this public speaker. I'm speaking to the creative public speaker. People who want to just not just do what the skill they have, but also have a sense of specialty in whatever they do. So they bring a certain level of spice to the game. All right. So who are you? Special, simple explanation. A designer is not just someone who makes things look good, but someone who thinks creatively. All right. So solves problems virtually and conceptually, communicates ideas effectively through design, art, or innovation. So as I said, being a designer, I'm teaching you ChatGPT beginner level as a designer. All right. So you can get ChatGPT as an artist, a songwriter. You can get ChatGPT as a video editor. You can get ChatGPT to help to assist you in script writing. Whatever it is that you want ChatGPT to help you with, you can always get that. But think it thinks creatively, a designer thinks creatively, solves problems virtually or conceptually, communicates ideas effectively through design, art, and innovation. All right, ChatGPT and the creator. Now, this is a very interesting aspect because this is where the real thing comes in. A creator and ChatGPT combo is a powerful partnership where human creativity meets AI assistance to produce faster, smarter, and more refined results. Slang, you can quote this anywhere. The creator is the brain. ChatGPT is the assistant that helps the brain work faster and better. Note, faster and better. ChatGPT is not the creator. ChatGPT is not the brain. ChatGPT is just an assistant. All right. Idea generation, refinement. So when you give ChatGPT an idea, it brings the idea, it bubbles up the idea, it makes it more brighter. Creativity and speed. So when you are creating, you have a speed in what you are doing. The human provides vision and uniqueness, while ChatGPT speeds up brainstorming. Skill and support, right? Decision making, suggestions, creator makes the. Now I can send this PDF after the listen to the our channel, so you can get it. But it's very important for you to note the explanations I'm giving as well. All right, so uh, basic creative examples that we have. All right, so we are going to be taking some examples now. Remember, I said it's decision making, suggestions, originality, optimization, personalization. So it's listing out the creator and ChatGPT, where they belong and where they come in. All right. Now we have the basic creative examples. Now, number one here, which is I'm going to try it out and you're going to see the results. Ask ChatGPT to generate logo ideas for a bakery. Now, before we start that, I'm going to say that please, if you have questions, please send your questions. We'll answer it after the by the required time. All right. So now, ChatGPT ask ChatGPT to generate a logo ideas for a bakery brand. Now, the big question is, will I just go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT generate a bakery idea for generate a logo idea for a bakery brand? No, I'm not just going to ChatGPT and say that. It's going to give me brand names that he already knows. It's going to start talking about Mike bread, different type of digestive loaf, all those kind of things in Nigeria. But we're talking about your brand, all right? All right, your brand. You want something that will reflect your brand. All right, so if you say ideas, you want something, the ideas that will come up to actually reflect something that you can use. All right, so what do? You don't you even if you ask it and say ChatGPT generate ideas. Now let's go now. I have a brand. Let's assume I have a brand, and my bread is I have a sliced bread brand, and I have wheat bread. I deal on I'm dealing on wheat bread, special type of bread, coconut bread. You understand? I'll not just say ChatGPT generate an idea, a logo for wheat bread. I would say generate a logo, all right, for wheat bread that's in Nigeria. Okay, I can put location, I can put the kind of size, I can put now note size is also important. So because if you say generate logo for a wheat bread, you have to tell it the size as well. So beyond it will just generate a logo for you, all right, and it may not look at it may not look exactly as what you want, and then you start getting confused on what next to do. But knowing that, okay, I am a designer, I am the person who comes up with the idea, I'm the person who has the original idea, but I want to tell someone else what I'm looking for. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You go to the market and you want to buy Gary. You don't just say, Madam, give me Gary. You say, Madam, give me Jebu Gary. Madam, give me this thing. You tell the person there what you want so the person can give you options of that variety. All right. So, in a better way, I can say, generate uh, logo idea suitable for a large brand in Nigeria. Now, what I've done now is that I have made ChatGPT understand that this brand and this logo I'm looking for is something that that is large, that is for a brand that is well known. Sorry, it's for a brand that is well known in Nigeria. Now, but if I say in Nigeria, I may actually give make it look like an African brand or African something, or it may not end up giving me something maybe more traditional. Right, so I can say a Nigerian brand, eh, expanding, uh, okay, Nigerian, okay, very large brand in Nigeria, uh, looking to expand uh, cross country, between the expand cross country. Okay, don't worry, ChatGPT. Once you speak the English, it will finish it for you. Okay, so now it's giving me options. All right. Here are strong scalable logo ideas tailored for Nigeria brand, aiming for cross country and potentially global expansion. So even though I may not have spoken the language correctly, but it understands that I'm trying to do something for a global reach. Okay, I'll keep them strategic, modern, adaptable. The kind that looks on billboards. Do you understand? Now, note, if I did not put this cross country, it may not talk about billboards. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So you know the brand that came to you. You know the brand that came to you. Maybe this is a brand overseas, but they have a branch in Nigeria here. You as a designer, you now say, okay, I want to develop a logo that is not only just localized, but actually can be also be used by this brand. But eventually, they want to use that same logo that I create for their brand outside the country. But there, they contacted me for Nigeria branch. Now, I will do something that can be also used as a foreign in a have foreign taste to it. So now they now gave me that packaging and international markets. All right. The unified symbol concepts are a clear geometric mark. Now, someone maybe I'll be expecting that ChatGPT will just pull out images for me. No, sorry, it doesn't. It does do that. If you want ChatGPT to pull out images for you, you must have a specific word that command that says that. So as I say, generate logo ideas suitable for this. And now, in back, some people, not everyone, some people may be thinking that okay, generate logo ideas. You just pull out images for me, sample logos for me. Now, note I'm on the free plan. All right. So there's a number of images I'll be doing today, and I'll be I'll be stopped for generating image for that particular day. Now, but there's a way I can generate the images using the different ideas here, and I will not exhaust my number of images for that day. So I don't expect that I will say generate logo ideas and it will give me 6 images. If you give me 6 images, I mean I finished my image creation for that day, and it may not say come in the next 24 hours. Meanwhile, your client needs to work in the next day. So what you do is let it generate the ideas for you. Then you select the ideas, pick the variety that you want, then merge them together in the same ChatGPT. Merge them together. Like now, I can pick this visual now. I can pick. Let me just do something. I can pick this visual now. Visual direction, interwoven lines or shapes forming circle. I pick this from this first part. I paste it here. Okay. Then I go to rising horizon, the second option. Maybe I like something here again. I'm just saying, if you like everything in example one, in idea one, you can just use it. You don't need to go to the next one. But I'm just saying that if you want to pick varieties now from different ideas, then it says meaning, growth, expansion, new market, style, modern, best for finance. Now I see that I like this idea. ChatGPT is suggesting that this is best for finance. Doesn't mean that it cannot work for me. I can still carry this thing, this idea here, best for, bring it here and come down, then finance. Sorry, I didn't best for. Okay, so suitable. I'm going to write here. I'm going to change some things here. Now, I know some people will be wondering now, why am I changing things? You are changing things because you are the artist, you are the designer. Sorry. Okay. You are changing things because you're a designer. All right. So I asked ChatGPT the question, it gave me an answer, but those answers I don't really like them unless I pick from different aspects. So I have to change some things. Finance. Now maybe consulting. Okay. Maybe there's no consulting in my own company. Just logistics. All right. and I do this, and I say start up scaling internationally. All right. I'm just trying to show you something because there are some advanced practices prompts that we're going to do. All right. Modern heritage blend virtual abstract. Okay, now let me see interwoven lines or shapes forming a circle or shield. Okay, finance that works for finance. Logistics that works for logistics too. All right. Abstract patterns inspired by traditional symbols. No, my company may be foreign. I do not want just traditional stuff. Okay, stylized letters forming a unique shape. Okay, no, 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 I don't want that. So arrows, sharp, flowing curves. Now I can take these flowing curves now. Don't worry. Even if you make too much mistake, no matter the mistake you make, ChatGPT will always find a way to harmonize it and ask you another question if it doesn't understand what you're saying. So okay, of shapes forming, or let me put here comma here. You can put comma here and paste flowing curves of shapes. Now you see I have something here now already. All right. Avoid overly local. Okay, it's telling me pro tips. All right. Now meaning progress, and I want it to have something progress and innovation. Okay, then I'll copy this. I want what I'm designing to have something to have to do with progress and innovation. So I copy this. All right, now I now say I now command it now and say create a logo idea using this using the instructions given above. All right. Now I have this instruction given above. Now let me put them in brackets. Remember, computer is garbage in, garbage out. Anything you give it, that's what it gives you back. So I send it. Create a logo idea image. An image. Oh, let me send. All right. So now it's going to start creating the image for me. Now I'm going to wait for that. But while I wait, let's go. We'll come back here. So give me 10 slogan ideas. Now, other points you can do. Give me 10 slogan ideas. Now, there was a time I did a slogan for a brand, and I didn't know someone to go to Google and get something that people already used. So I had to pick. I'll show you now. Just a few um, minutes from now what I did, and I picked. All right. Now there was also okay. I'll show you the one that I did with Hughes and Tech recently, the Mother's Day. I didn't want to go just pick information from the internet that people have used. I wanted something special, so I actually picked a specific prompt and gave it to ChatGPT, and it helped me. I collected all the information, and then I got what I wanted. So just creative poster concept for a World Environmental Day. Write a short motivational quote. In fact, there's so much you can do with ChatGPT that is even this number of time we have now is not enough. It's not sufficient enough to talk about it. Now, advanced creative example, I use this a lot for my designs. Now, I'm a designer that I can do create things from scratch. Every image I create it from scratch. But when AI came, I said, why not jump on it? All right. So now, advanced image creation, high resolution images, photorealistic visuals, digital illustrations, posters, logos, product designs, even images with readable text, multiple image creation. Now, I'll show you. I'll tell you a secret that you should know. If you are using, I'm a designer. Now, I hardly get pro. I hardly pay for pro versions of design tools. Why? Because I can get anything I want to get with at least 90% of everything I want to get with free tools. Just need to know how to navigate through it. Now, ChatGPT, many people don't use ChatGPT to generate images because ChatGPT has a limited number, and maybe the subscription fee is high, and so they use other apps. But I can tell you, ChatGPT image creation is superb. ChatGPT image creation is superb. Like ChatGPT, if you tell it and say create this, you give it the right illustration, it will give you the image as you want it. In fact, ChatGPT is so accurate that you can tell it, I want you to have, you can give it an image, and you say, do not change anything in this image except for the eyes of this person. ChatGPT will give you the nose, the ears, the mouth, the teeth, everything about that person, even the pores on the skin, the scars on the skin, and change only the eyes. I've hardly seen any AI tool that does that. But the only problem is that they have limited number of images. So how do you navigate through it? Now, the way to navigate through it is this center one, multiple image creation. Specify the grid in the prompt. Now, you can create multiple images of one person doing different things, series of activities, but combine all the images in one image. Then when you get the image, when ChatGPT creates the image of different versions of that person, you now begin to cut them out, and have 10 images, but just one of your ChatGPT free option you used, image creation you used. So I can produce 20 images of one character, different poses, but I'll just have ChatGPT to create it all in one image using grid. So I've used it a lot and it's fun. In fact, it's very sometimes when I use it, I be like, guy, I sabi design. Oh. Me, I'm not the one like, but ChatGPT, if you're not wise, you can't use ChatGPT. So it's easy and people are making a lot of money out of it. But you cannot just stay there and say, because I don't understand it. You must understand it. You must be a tech savvy. You must be wise in tech right now. It is the right time. All right. So we have image creation, modification. You provide the image plus instruction. ChatGPT generates the modified image according to your prompt. Then this is what I was talking about exactly, just to change one particular thing. Change the sky in this image to a sunset and make the house more modern, keeping everything else the same. Do you understand? So I can snap a picture now of myself now and say, ChatGPT, change my background to a rich man's house. Keep me the same way. Don't change anything about me. The smile, don't change anything. In fact, I can even tell you change my smile to a frown or make me look crying. It will make me exactly the way it is. I've used Canva here, and sometimes it's not very nice because sometimes it's difficult to remember the same image that you had. But with ChatGPT is very easy. All right, so these are advanced this and this we will not be able to look at this now, but this can go. Let me check. Let's check our image and see where we are. All right, so now this is our logo. This is looking more like this is looking like mobile, one of the filling stations I know. All right. So he's talking about now. Look at it. Gave me a logo idea. Note. Now, as a designer, I won't lie to you. If I take this logo, I will not take this logo. I may not take this logo. Now, truth is that no other person has this logo except me in the whole world right now. Because no other person must have written my prompt the way I wrote it. All right. There are chances, but it's not possible. But if it's possible, then that is why you're a designer. You now take this design, take it to your Photoshop, take it to your Canva, and begin to edit it, work on it until you get a special creative logo that you need. Now, with this script, now I can do other things. I can do some other. I can make this text, this company name now, rotate like this instead of making it straight. I can make it come. I can take the script now, take the logo name, make it name. I can go to my Photoshop, retrace all these markers and give them different colors. So I have already a design of a logo already. Now, but okay. Now note that it just gave me a logo, but I didn't specify whether it was a bakery or whether it was a. I just said a logo suitable for a large brand. Now, if it was bakery, it would have given me a different logo. Okay, let me just say make it a bakery. Now, bakery brand logo, simple and professional. I don't want it to give me so many colors. All right, so I'll send that now to create another image for me. All right, I'm already taking my image creation number already. So now these are some of the exercises that we can do, and I would, if you can go into them, that'll be fine. So as I said, I'll still send the script to the group. channel after this. So simple exercises from idea to concept, brand creation, covers, introduction. So from idea to concept, brand creation, we want to create a brand. We want to create something, a design for a brand now. Introduction, prompting, brainstorming. All right. So students will use ChatGPT to create a new brand idea. Introduction, ask ChatGPT to suggest a business name, food, either food or fashion or tech, any business name. Three, logo ideas, brand colors and mood. Improve on that. Now, what ChatGPT is going to do is that it's going to give you the best color combinations for that brand. All right. Now, improve their prompts by adding some designers have issue with colors. Some people have issue with typography. Some people have issue with what kind of um, way should my brand look. All right. So these are some of the things I can create. Example prompts: create a modern fashion brand for young adults. So just a brand name, three logo ideas, and a suitable color. All right. So then we have the last one, which says student learn. So it says expected outcome. Student learn how better prompt create what better result. They generate a clear design concept. So this is very important. Then content example two and all that. So think these are basic things about ChatGPT. So let's check our image. Let's see. Okay. So you see now it gave me something that same image. Remember I said if you want to create a new creation, you must have a different kind of new charts. But it developed from here now and gave me same thing. All right. Now just added it to it. Now there are some interesting prompts I did in the past, which I'll love to show you. But then I think we're out of time. I was doing Arabian tea setup today, trying to design for an Arabian tea company. Uh, what other thing? Birthday blessings with quotes. Now Mother's Day handwork code, Mother's Day ideas. You understand? So these are some of the things. Secretary CV, screen records with widgets. So these are some of the things that ChatGPT gives you a lot of stable ideas. Here are shorter quotes. I said the world is better because of you. Make this quote suitable for Mother's Day. Do you understand? So I can give ChatGPT a quote and say, I don't like this way. I like this quote, but it's not suitable for boxing. Make this school suitable for boxing. So you now say the world is better because of you, mom. Happy Mother's Day. The world is a better place because of the mothers like you. The world, right? I use this in the design. The world shines brighter because of a mother's love. Because of you, mom, the world is kinder, warm and better. So it's built on what I already have and developed new concept based on what I asked it to do. So you don't expect it to just have emotions, you must give it emotions. You don't expect it to have the understanding, you must give it understanding. You don't expect it to think ahead of you, you must make it think and to begin to. There was a conversation I had with ChatGPT. I said, I'm going to have a discussion with you. 4 questions. I'm going to ask you 4 questions. But at the end of the 4 questions, use all your answers to develop an image for me. And do you know that ChatGPT developed an image for me at the end of the 4 questions I asked? So, and it was exactly what I wanted. So, thank you, and God bless you.
All
If you
right.
have
Thank you
questions,
so much,
questions,
Emmanuel.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
please. Let me holler at those that we have on our comment section. We have consistent viewers. We appreciate your consistency and we see you. Thank you, Sandra Chibuzo, Anichisom Adeza. Good luck. Born Maker, Korewase event, Cynthia Ben. Thank you so much. Please, if you've joined this session up until now, do you have any questions? Are there any samples you want us to do right here on the screen? Do you have any questions? Can you quickly drop that in the comment section? And we hope that you've been sharing this experience you're having with other people. This event, this 30 days AI challenge is open to anyone in your DM. It's open to anyone you know, your friends, your extended family, your relations,
Mm,
anybody, really, your colleagues at work. So please
yeah.
do well to share the link, do well to invite them to join the channel and participate in this. It's also going to be a badge. And one of the benefits I'd like to highlight for which you're participating in this event is that you can actually add this as a part of your resume. You can actually add that you facilitated or if you're one of our facilitators or that you participated actively, which we are going to show in the badge that will present to you at the end of this challenge. It's a challenge, meaning that We want you to have evidence. We want you to have results. We want you to change something about you and in your perspective of tech and AI. So this initiative, we want every lady out there to maximize this opportunity, share to ladies that you know, invite more people. Heels and Tech is here for you. Heels and Tech is here to make your tech journey and experience the best it can ever be. I want to announce that we have one of our classes starting this weekend, a product management class, and you'll also learn how to use very useful tools on this course. So please do well to reach out to us, go to our website, search for our courses, and you can also engage us on Instagram. So we'd love to hear more from you. Okay, so yeah, there's a question from Korewasa Event, prompts on how to write a resume. Okay, so Emmanuel,
Okay.
that will be over to you. Let's
Okay.
quickly, in few minutes, generate the prompt on how to write a resume. Thank you, Korewasa Events, for the engagement.
Okay.
So let's go
All right.
ahead.
So you can write a cover letter. Thank you for that question. That's a very interesting question. You can write a cover letter and you can also write a cover resume instantly. All right. So uh, it's just very simple. Give me a professional cover letter. Let me start with cover letter because I've done that a lot more than resume. Resume is different formats, so that will take a longer time. Now I'll also do the one for resume. Um, give me a professional because resume is personalized. So cover letter is not really personal, can be not really personalized. All right, it can just be a general discussion. So for resume, it's more about your exact field and your skills, stating them out. Give me a professional resume format. Now, this one I wrote format, but the other one I didn't write format. All right, so what you do now is that you need to give me blank spaces here and make it a little bit more trying to ask questions. All right, so it can't really give you everything, but let's set it there. All right. Now, note I clicked new chat, so I didn't continue with my bakery something. All right, so now we have two things. We have I will start with this one to discuss, then I'll go to the cover letter. All right, so we have your full name, so it gives you a professional um, um, resume. Your phone number, your email, your LinkedIn, your portfolio. Now, anyone you don't have, just kindly delete it. Just kindly take it away. When you copy it, yeah, note you can't really edit it here. Even if you edit it here, it's not going to. Now, I can tell it now to give me this in a Word document, all right, and to give me in a Word document. But most times, ChatGPT Word documents are not really formatted properly, so you may have an issue with that. But nevertheless, I can say, give me this in a Word document, all right, so that I can edit it in Word documents. So yeah, what to say? Analyzing. And so I have once used ChatGPT to write a full project. Sorry, it's not. I think it's a crime also, but I've once used ChatGPT to write a full project. At a point, I got to a point where ChatGPT told me that it can no longer process my information. That it needs to rest. It didn't use the word rest, but it needs to take a break or so. All right, so those are some of us that have used ChatGPT and it told us that it needs a break. Okay, so I have downloaded it. So if I open it now, I should be able to get the Word documents, professional Word documents, resume templates. So I'll wait for it to open. So while I'm waiting for it to open, let's go. We have downloaded it now, and so but let's just analyze it. So we have the information here. Just copy this information. If that what document is not nice, the way it's not formatted the way you want, just copy it here. Come here. Okay, for computer you can copy it from here. Everything will copy. But usually I still don't believe that. So we are in Nigeria. We have a lot of trust issues in this country. Sorry, my computer is lagging a bit. I think it's in. I think one is open. Okay, trying to copy everything, but it didn't copy. So let me just start from the place I said it to. Alright, so I copy. I think I was able to copy. Was I able to copy? Sorry, a bit slow here. Okay, the Word document has opened now. Okay, alright, I've been able to copy it now. So I'll come here, just copy, then let me see what I have here. Alright, so I think the format of ChatGPT is now becoming better. Alright, so I have the edit here. So if I don't have a LinkedIn, I delete it immediately. I can remove it. Okay, enable editing, sorry. So I take out the things I don't have. I don't have a LinkedIn. I take it out. Now, by this time, you should be able to know how to format your resume. All right, now I can ask ChatGPT that. I can say, please, I do not know how to format my resume. Please, can you guide me? All right, please guide me on formatting the resume just created. Everything is possible with ChatGPT, but you have to have the knowledge and how to ask it. You can see that the way I'm asking ChatGPT now may not be the way someone else who doesn't understand that computer is garbage in, garbage out. The person may ask it a different way, but I'm asking it in a more strategic way. Great. Now let's turn that template into a clean professional winning page set of foundation. Go to margin. It's telling you where to click and where not to click. All right. So these are things that you can do. And I think that's my answer to
Okay, yeah.
your question.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Korewase, is that explanatory enough? If not, you can also comment and let us know if there's any other adjustment you want to be done to the resume. And we have a question from Comfort David 4724. She says, how do I ensure my data is safe on ChatGPT? How can you guarantee data safety on ChatGPT?
Okay, your ChatGPT is linked to it. I prefer. I always tell people always link your ChatGPT. Always sign in with a Google account. All right. So that's how safe it can be. However safe Google is, that's how safe ChatGPT should be. All right. If someone can log into your Google account, then someone can actually access your ChatGPT information. All right. But then, uh, if there's something that you want to keep on the low and you don't want people to, you can always log out. Number one, you can always log out from the page at any time that you see that maybe there is a kind of uh, someone is using laptop. You can always log out, and when the person needs to log out, when the person needs to log in again, the person will have to have some information to log in again. Okay. Then, but besides that, there's no way place to hide your project or anything. All right, so it's just a matter of using your Google to sign in and making sure you sign out whenever you are giving your laptop or computer out. So that's basically it. But the information on ChatGPT is not an open source information whereby people can view it from anywhere. It's through your email and you alone. All right.
All right. Thank you, Emmanuel. And Comfort, I hope that answers your question. So do
Mm.
well to log in with your Google account. So your Google account guarantees the security. And also do well to log out whenever you're using your system or your phone or any of the devices to an external person.
Sorry, can I
All
add to
right.
that?
You want to add to that?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just to
Okay.
emphasize on what I said before. Sorry. Uh,
Okay.
always, whenever you see the option of signing in with one account and on anything, please always use that option. Now, some people will say it's unsafe, but it is safer than having multiple passwords and multiple accounts, and you cannot trace them back. At the end of the day, you still fall victim of issues of privacy. So when you have an account, a Google account, and you go to any site and that site says, or any place or any AI tool and says, use Google account, use create new account, sign up with us. Always use the Google option or Windows option or Outlook, any other email option that is there, so that all your information will be controlled by you from your phone. Because if you sign on the server of a product that you're not sure of, you don't know what they're using the information to do. You get that? So always get your emails. secured, two-step verification, and always use your emails to sign into new platforms that you're not aware of. It's best instead of using the multiple account, multiple account. They will still be able to still access your information. But Google is always secure. And then if you want your Google to be secure more, use two-step verification, use other forms of verification so that nobody can access your Google without your phone number, without your email, without multiple emails. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Emmanuel.
Mhm.
Chuma, you're actually coming in late. This class is supposed to be 30 minutes and we're 46 minutes into it. So we're actually rounding up. But let me just mention, Chuma is asking for prompts for a good Upwork bio or introduction. That's for a social
So
media
it good
manager.
was
She wants a prompt for a good Upwork bio for her bio
okay.
on Upwork. Yeah,
Okay.
or she wants a brief introduction and she's a social media manager, or she wants it for a social media manager profile. Is this something we can do just quickly
Uh-uh.
and
I'm already
call
doing
it?
it.
Oh, great. Okay, so let me add the screen.
Give me a bio suitable for Upwork on
Uh,
as a social media
social
manager,
media.
right?
Yes.
Now, when it gives you the bio, option one, option two, option three, don't just copy and paste. Many people do that, copy and paste. You see how I was editing that this thing template of the Word, Microsoft Word, and the resume. Don't just copy and paste. I am a results-driven social media. Anyone they say of you that is not true, that you think is not too true, or that you cannot attain in the next, let me say, in the next 20 years of your life, you cannot reach it. Please don't put it. At least there's some things I said about myself in my bio, in my resume. I know that I'm already on the current learning it. Once I can say learning Figma, or I can say Figma, good in Figma, all right. But I'm still learning the Figma right now. So not when they say professional in Figma, and you know in the next 20 years you're never going to be interested in Figma. You're not gonna put it on your bio, you just copy and paste. No. So I'm a results driven social media manager with a strong passion for building brands, increasing engagement, and driving measurement growth. I specialize in content strategy. Now, if you don't specialize in content strategy, you delete it. I specialize in audience targeting. All right. You delete it. Okay, sorry, I can't delete it from here. Sorry. There's ChatGPT. So I have to copy it, paste it on the bio. All right. Copy it. I like this. Copy it and paste it on my bio and remove the content strategy. Start from audience targeting. Put any other thing that is special to me and then use the format to make it professional. So at the end of the day, I'm having a professional format special to me. I'm not just copying ChatGPT quotes and putting it on my bio. I have something special to me that ChatGPT gave me an idea, and then I use the idea to build what I'm about. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. And I believe that will be the end of questions for today. Chioma and Stubi, I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for engaging in the comment section and staying on the live stream. Once again, this is Hills and Tech, and it's been an amazing time on day 10. We have 20 more days to go. Please do well to invite someone to join this challenge. Don't keep it to yourself. It's free to everyone. It's totally free. You can share the registration link and the WhatsApp channel link with your loved ones so they can also join. And thank you so much, Emmanuel, for staying with us. We appreciate
Thank
your
you.
sharing your
Yeah,
knowledge and expertise.
welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it a night. We'll call it a night here. We'll call it a day here.
Mm.
Thank you so much. And remember, Heels and Tech is here to make your journey and transition into tech very smooth and reliable. We have courses that you would love to use to advance in tech. Visit our website or check our Instagram handle to know more about this. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your evening.
God bless you. Take care.